Let's begin with a word of prayer and we'll move right along into today's lesson. We thank you, Lord, for this time we have to learn and grow. We seek to do the best we can and add to what we know. We love you, God, with all our hearts, and to others love we show. Pleasing you is our goal, not to our lesson we should go. In Jesus' name, amen.
Boys and girls, moms and dads, welcome to Here's Homeschool Academy. This is grade 5 mathematics, week number 27 and day number 2. All right, so today we're going to be talking about compound interest and simple interest. I know we talked about it a few weeks ago, but we're getting ready for our midterm examination, especially if you're coming through the HHA curriculum. We're going to be getting ready for midterm examination. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we try to cover critical concepts which may come out during the examination. All through this week, we are going to be doing a little review of those kind of critical concepts right now. So today we're going to be talking about compound interest and simple interest. Well, what is simple interest? Well, the simple interest is going to be the amount of money that a bank will pay you in addition to the principal if you were to give them a certain amount of money to trade with. All right, so let's put it that way. And that's going to be equivalent to principal multiplied by rate multiplied by time divided by 100. All right, it's a flat amount of interest that the bank is going to pay you if you were to deposit your money into a bank for a certain period of time. All right, now a compound interest is going to be a little bit different. So assuming that after 1 year you earn maybe like $1,000 of simple interest, well, in the compound interest situation, they are going to add that $1,000 to your principal, and then they are going to calculate the interest, the new interest for the subsequent year based on that new principal. So you get to make more money in a compound interest situation, and the amount of money that's going to be returned to you after the period is over may be calculated by this formula. And that's going to be P multiplied by 1 plus R divided by 10, and everything raised to the power of the period or the time period. So let's assume that you deposited $100,000 into a bank. $100,000 into a bank for 5 years. And the bank offers a simple interest rate of 5%. How much money are you going to get at the end of 5 years? Well, let's calculate the simple interest to start with. So that's going to be PRT, which is going to be $100,000 multiplied by 5, and then multiplied by 5 years divided by 100. 0 cancels, 0, 0. So 1,000 multiplied by 25. It's going to be equivalent to $25,000 essentially. That's the amount of interest you are going to get after 5 years. Now, the amount of money that you're going to get after 5 years in a simple interest situation is going to be your principal, which is $100,000 plus your interest, $5,000. Okay? And that's going to be equivalent to $25,000, pardon me. So $25,000, $125,000. So that's the amount you're going to be getting after 5 years if you were to realize a simple interest of $25,000 in 5 years on your money. But let's assume if it was a compound interest situation, the amount of money that you are going to get after 5 years will be the principal, $100,000. Okay, multiplied by 1 plus rates, which is 5, divided by 100, and then to the power of 5. All right, which is going to be $100,000 multiplied by 1.05 and to the power of 5. which you can say $100,000 multiplied by 1.05, multiplied by 1.05, multiplied by 1.05, multiplied by 1.05, multiplied by 1.05. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you just want to do it 5 times. That's what it means, raised to the power of 5. All right, let's get our calculator and try to see how this is going to work out right now. All right, so we are going to use the calculator for this one. We're going to say 100. Okay, $100,000 multiplied by 1.05, multiplied by 1.05, multiplied by 1.05, multiplied by 1.05, multiplied by 1.05. All right, so that's going to be $127,628. $127,628. Now, did you see that in a compound interest scenario, you are going to make more money than if it wasn't a simple interest situation, right? So compound interest is going to give you more money for your principal deposited into a bank. All right, so please and please make sure you remember that. All right, let's go ahead and turn to page 190. And you are going to see additional things over there to retain this content a little bit better. I want to thank you, boys and girls, for joining me today. Remember, God cares about you, and so do we. Bye-bye.
I'll be your hero's buddy, and as you study with heroes born, I will be your friend. So don't you